And good morning, Rogersville, Planet 417. We're here, Bruce Porter, Will Worsham, Dollars and Cents. We're going to be talking turkey right after this.
Putting the client first. That was my main priority some 20 years ago when I started the Resource Center, and it remains my priority today. That's why I wrote Finding the Courage to Retire, to help guide you confidently along a journey that should be the most rewarding of your life, from creating sustainable income and preservation strategies to understanding Social Security, Medicare, and much more. This book is the retirement roadmap you need. To get your free copy, just call or email our office today.
And we are back. You got plans for the holidays? Sure you do.
I'm going to eat.
You're going to eat? Me too.
I've been kind of backing off for the last 2 or 3 days, just
to make room.
But you got to be careful because you shrink your stomach.
That's right.
Then,
yeah, you need to go the other way.
You get too full too quick.
Eating more, expanding your stomach, so you're ready for all that.
I had about a half of a pecan pie last night, so I think I'm pretty well set.
Pecan pie is about one of my favorites.
So do you like ham or turkey?
Turkey, yeah. I mean, we love to get the honey baked ham spiral cuts. We've done that for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Mom's making one. I've been doing the turkey for my family now for a couple of years.
Smoking it, cooking it, grilling
it. It's in an Igloo 5-gallon water cooler at home right now.
And salt.
In brine, yeah. So salt's part of it, but there's the whole.
Well, that's what I call salt.
Yeah, I cooked the brine last night. Salt and some other seasonings.
Yeah.
Cooked it up and then iced it down, put it in the cooler, put ice on top of it, set it outside. Perfect. It'll sit there for a while. I'll go in the smoker probably about 5 a.m. tomorrow. Get it started. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be good. Make the house smell good.
Look forward to it. Well,
yeah. Hey, it's that time of year. It's good food, good family. It's a really good time to have a conversation with your family about your estate and your planning.
Yeah, it really is.
You know, we encourage people to do that every year. We're taking a little break in December from our workshops, but you know, they're full for a reason. Mm-hmm. So don't be the one that says, hey, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Wished I'd went to that last year. Wished I'd have got that taken care of. Wish we'd have taken the time to met with Will and Bruce.
I heard it again the other day. I wish I met you guys 5 years ago.
Yep.
I'm like, well, we wish you had too.
I heard it yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I just wished I'd have met you guys when I retired years ago. And that happens all the time. So we're just, you know, it's a very non-threatening environment.
It's a lot of fun. We have a good time.
We do not wear plaid suits.
We do not.
And striped ties.
Pretty much dressed just like this.
Yeah,
we're blue jeans.
You know, it's not like a used car lot.
No.
Right?
Well, I'm not trying to impress anybody.
No, we're just trying to get good, accurate information out there. And I think if there was a way, and there's not, but if you were to ask people that have attended our workshops, they would have said, man, it's the most valuable hour and a half that we've spent.
I do have that one clip of Paul that.
Paul really enjoyed it.
He really did. He we have to roll out one of these days, but he was effusive. He says, I did not want to come. My significant other brought me kicking and screaming because I did not want to come to this. It was the best thing I've ever seen. He says, it was just amazing. I had a great time.
Well, he had fun. He learned. He had fun. He learned. And, you know, I get the opportunity to meet the clients the very first appointment after the workshop.
Right.
And I've yet to hear somebody say it wasn't worth every minute.
Well, I think people have a preconceived notion of what they're going to get by listening to a lawyer talk about estate planning.
Yeah.
I mean, they think it's going to be, dry and boring, and I think it's anything but. At least we hear the contrary.
I think we do that. But, the holidays are a good time. It's friends, family, get everybody together. But if you have not had the conversation with your family about your, honestly, it's the end of life planning. I mean, it's making sure that your estate goes exactly where you want it to go without probate, without public interference, without timing. I don't want to be stuck in probate for 6 months or a year to divide my assets to my children. And, I think that you put a little thought into that and you will conclude that it is worth spending an hour learning.
Well, we make it fun. We make it easy. I mean, we've had plenty of people that come in and said, I talked to mom and dad. They said they had it all taken care of, but they didn't. They just thought they did, or they were just telling me they did, or they intended to, but
Yeah.
That's really not the memory that's really not the memory you want to leave your kids with.
No. Or the frustration of going through all the process.
Yeah.
And we see that all the time.
Yeah, we do.
You know, it's just so much easier to learn. You don't have to make a decision.
No.
You don't have to decide today. But why don't you take an hour? You've worked your entire life for your assets.
Yeah.
Take an hour and learn how to protect it.
Yep.
That's what I think.
It's not that hard. It's not that complicated. It's not that expensive. It's not really unpleasant, I don't
and
think.
the kids will not disagree.
No, well, they won't be able to, because we'll lock it up.
And they'll say, yes, please get it done so I don't have to mess with it.
If you would like more information about how to attend one of these free presentations, you can call Bruce's office. He's our host, 417-882-1800 at the Resource Center, and we would be happy to see you. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Take the opportunity, talk with family, and get the plan made.
Yep.
All right, see you next week.
Investment advisory services offered only by duly registered individuals through AE Wealth Management, LLC. AE Wealth Management and the Resource Center, Inc. are not affiliated companies. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. Any references to protection, safety, or lifetime income generally refer to fixed insurance products, never securities or investments. Insurance guarantees are backed by the financial strength and claims-paying abilities of the issuing carrier. This podcast is intended for informational purposes only. It is not intended to be used as the sole basis for financial decisions, nor should it be construed as advice designed to meet a particular need of an individual situation. The Resource Center, Inc. is not permitted to offer, and no statement made during this podcast shall constitute tax or legal advice. Our firm is not affiliated with or endorsed by the U.S. government or any governmental agency. The information and opinions contained herein, provided by third parties, have been obtained from sources believed to be reliable, but accuracy and completeness cannot be guaranteed by the Resource Center, Inc. This podcast is a paid placement.